Hey everyone, I'm coming to you from the Staunton River battlefield. This battle was fought June 25th, 1864. As you can see behind me, the bridge is currently closed. They're repairing it so that visitors like us can walk across this 100-plus-year-old bridge and experience what the Confederate and Union soldiers did on June 25th of 1864. This battle is part of the Wilson-Kautz raid. I may not be saying the second name right, but it's Augustus, either Kautz or Kautz. But it's part of their raid. They left Petersburg with the intention, or Petersburg and Richmond, with the intention of destroying railroads, sawmills, whatever they could to get behind and to get into the rear of Robert E. Lee's army, who is entrenched at Petersburg, and destroy whatever they could, knock out the supply lines. To do that, they need to come here to Staunton River. This is the final destination. They are supposed to burn this bridge. Now, Wilson has 5,000 Union soldiers under him to come and destroy this bridge. Defending the bridge is about 938 Confederates. Not all of them veteran soldiers. As a matter of fact, a good many of them are not veteran soldiers. Some of them are home guards from this area. So old men and young boys, some as old as 60 years old, and some of the boys are 16. But they're going to be here. You also have soldiers who were on furlough, medical leave, things like that are going to show up here. And they're just, they're not in the best of health, but they're going to come here to defend this bridge. When Wilson gets here, he's going to see the bridge. He sees the hill that we're kind of standing on. This was the railroad trace. If you look here, see it kind of dips down into this field here. This was a wheat field at the time of the battle, and the wheat was still actually kind of tall at the time of the battle. But he's going to see this. He's going to see the bridge, and he's going to say, I really shouldn't have to do a whole lot to take this bridge. I have 5,000 Union soldiers. I have the new Henry repeating rifles, and I have rifled artillery, which I'm going to place on an excellent spot called Mulberry Hill. As he does that, he begins firing. The Union artillery is very accurate. It's very deadly. However, the Confederates are in an amazing position. The terrain here is what really wreaks havoc on the Union for this battle. Across the bridge and kind of up to my left is going to be Fort Hill. Fort Hill is what Holt had built, and they had artillery there. His men are there, but he's also going to put some defenses out here in the fields. As I said, this was a wheat field. That wheat's tall. He puts rifle pits behind the wheat. They're unseeable as you're approaching. On this side, he does the same thing. Kind of can't really, you can sort of see it there. He does the same thing. So as the Union soldiers begin to come up through here to attack this bridge, to burn the bridge, they are met by Confederates who pop up out of the field, out of these rifle pits, begin doing the rebel yell and firing into them. The Union soldiers are surprised. They can't see them. They don't know how many are there. They don't know what force they're facing. Confederates also come out onto the bridge and begin firing into the Union soldiers. There are 4 major attacks here on this bridge, and not one of them is successful. On the 4th attack, Rooney Lee of the Confederate Army with his cavalry shows up, and they attack the rear guard of Wilson's troops. Wilson doesn't pay much mind to that to begin with, because he doesn't believe that Lee's going to be able to push him out of here. His objective is still this bridge. However, he's had 4 attacks that have failed, and he realizes, I'm now between 2 Confederate forces. I've got Holt here, and I've got Rooney Lee in my rear now. Wilson makes a decision to retire and head back toward Petersburg. Thus, the bridge is saved, and Lee's supply line is still open. The Confederates will actually go up and reinforce Fort Hill and some of their entrenchments out here on the other side of the bridge, because they expect more attacks to come. They expect attacks the next day, but those attacks never happen. This bridge does not get burned, and it remains a supply line for Lee while he is entrenched around Petersburg. So if you get a chance to come out, definitely do so. It's a neat little walk. Like I said, unfortunately, the bridge is closed right now, but that's for the purposes of making it better for us, the visitor, to be able to walk across. But you can access both sides. This is the Roanoke Station side that I'm on currently. Earlier, I was on the Fort Hill side, or the think they call it the Clover Visitor Center. It comes in through the town of Clover. So if you get a chance to come out, definitely do so. And just look at this this neat little off the beaten path battle that was actually very important during the American Civil War.